you talked about up or out. So when people are asked to leave, is it something that comes out of the blue, or you have a track record where you can understand whether you'll be asked to continue with the firm or you'll be asked to leave?
Yes, so I like your question because this is one of these taboo topics, because typically you talk about how to get in and so on, but also what makes people leave, right? And so up or out, basically, let me just first explain what it means. So up or out means that at the top consulting firms, at least, you're supposed to get promoted. And if you don't get promoted, you are supposed to leave the firm. So what does it mean? And say in a more common corporate job, you can just start, say, in an analyst position, and maybe you can stay in the position for the rest of your life, right? But this is not what McKinsey or BCG also want. They want to have this continuous fluctuation of people, right? So either you grow, or you grow or go. And but typically, I mean, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. I mean, it's another topic, but I mean, consultants love and embrace giving and receiving feedback. And so after each project, you will get extensive feedback. And there will be always some stuff you do well. Always you will get some so-called development goals. That means stuff you should work on. And also, as a consultant, you are never perfect, right? So you always want to work harder and work on your skills and personal growth. And but if this is after project, but when there are certain checkpoints, you will get a formal evaluation from not just from your project leader or partner of your project, but there will be some people in the firm who collect feedbacks from different projects, and they'll try to kind of draw a picture about you. It's a very complex process, actually, and it's a bit different in different firms, but it's actually, we make great effort on that. And then you typically at some point enter a so-called promotion window. And that means that is the time when you're not just being reviewed for your personal development, but actually for promotion. So actually it's a critical time window. And that's actually where you want to ensure you shine on your projects. You want to ensure that the partners you work with love you and hustle and cheer for you when it matters. And when you have a couple of, say, attempts to get promoted to the next level, and only if you miss the last attempt, then the firm would come and tell you, look, I think it's time for you to leave. But to be honest, so there are people who really are made to leave. But also I would say there's a lot of gray zone people. Maybe you say they feel like maybe they go off track or whatever, but also they get increasingly frustrated. They lose motivation about their consulting job, or there's another great opportunity outside. So, and it can be that they anyway want to leave, and then all of a sudden also the firm says maybe you better leave, you know. So and some people leave before. So there is up or out. It's there, but also it's not the only reason why people would leave. Because I mean, if you have been at McKinsey, there's so many opportunities left and right, and also work-life balance is challenging or shit, and so there's also good reasons to leave earlier. And also something else to mention, Giacomo, I mean, also for me, I mean, I really like my project manager role, but also then, you know, if you look at junior partner, I mean, as a consultant and project manager, you change your client every project, right? As a junior partner, you're supposed to develop certain clients in more depth. So you maybe have 2 or 3 clients, or maybe a couple of more, but the variety for me reduces a bit. Also, you have a different travel schedule. You become more salesman. So also the job profile changes over time. And these are all factors to consider. I mean, at the beginning of your McKinsey career, you don't understand all this. It's just amazing, exciting, and so on. But also, you have a steep learning curve, but at some point you feel like, hey, I now know how consulting works, but then maybe what is the next step out of a comfort zone for me if I want to keep growing?